Hello Libra, and welcome back to TenPaths Tarot. My name is Everett, and let's just jump right in. The first card is the Oracle card, which sets the tone for the reading, and it is Be in Service. And we see this beautiful water nymph feeding a seahorse. Now, water usually represents emotion in tarot, usually very positive emotion. And look what's coming through the water. We have these beams of light. Light like that represents that spiritual connection, that pure love that we can't even attain here on earth. It has no past. It has no future what ifs. It has no grudges. It's just pure love. And that is the state within us that cannot be fully expressed while we're here on earth. But this is our goal. This person wants that spiritual connection very much, and they want to give their love to the world around them. And let's see how they do. Let's start with the recent past. Let's put down the first 4 cards, and on these we will be reading from right to left. We start with the 9 of Spirals. And whenever I see this card, I think of the winds of change. And so all of these dreams are coming to you. It looks like Spirit is sending them to you. These visions of what you want life to be like, or how you want to interact with life. It looks like in the recent past, you've tried different things. We have the 8 of Stones. And those columns show a spiritual leaning. But stones represents our material world. So here we've got this cauldron and these tools and all of the animals in this card. And we are trying to make some way to make everything under our control for its own good. We want a better world, and we think if we can just find the right ingredients or the right procedures or even the right prayers and rituals, all of this will happen. Now we go to the 7 of Stones. So we've changed our thinking a little bit. We are not conjuring anymore. That cauldron is gone. And we're starting to realize I don't have to control all of this. That's not my job here on earth. My job is to live in harmony with it, to bring those aspects that are within me to my world. Here we go from this structured religious way of thinking to this more balanced way of thought, this more balance of emotion, realizing that we are in a material plane here and that we have to work with that, not against it, not try to force everything into a purely spiritual realm. There is that purely spiritual realm, but it's not here on earth. And so what we want, here we have 2 women that look very similar. She wants to grow into this Queen of Cups. And, Queen of Mirrors, same thing. Queen of Mirrors, and the Queen of Mirrors is someone totally in control of their emotion. They have lots of love to give, they receive lots of love back, and they mature and grow while they're here on earth in that dimension. So that's the desire. Now let's look at the current energy. How are we progressing, and what is the potential outcome. I say potential because we do have free will while we're here on earth, and we can accidentally go the wrong way from time to time. So the next 4 cards, let's look at those. And we'll be reading those from left to right. Start with the Hierophant. And in this deck, this Hierophant looks like a child. It is saying, this is the way it's always been done. We're going to have all of these procedures and ways of doing things, and that will put all of the world in harmony. Of course, I am a child here, just like we're really all children inside, and everything will be to my dictate. That's the energy we're starting with. But then something happens. We have a tower moment. Something shakes up this outlook that we are in control, that we can dictate things. And this shakeup could be external or it could be internal too, because in a way, I see this card and look where she falls. She falls into that lush valley. And so it could be just a sudden change in outlook. Do we know what caused that change? We may or may not. But what comes from that is amazing. We have temperance. And here is someone that's gone from this card. I am going to figure out a way to fix everything and make it perfect, to someone who is balancing the spiritual, the worldly aspect of our life. She's holding jewels, and our emotional life, and what we bring forth with those 3 elements. And she realizes that is what will continue things in a beneficial way. As she progresses from that perspective of not trying to be released anymore from this earthly plane, but instead working with it and realizing that I can do all of these rituals. I can do rituals if I want to, if I feel like they connect the spirit with my mind while I'm here on earth. But that's not the meaning of it all. The meaning of it all is this balance. Once we have that perspective, we become the King of Cups. Actually, we grow in love, and we have that power to use that love in beneficial ways. It starts flowing out to others. I think this king looks much more sure of himself than this Hierophant. This young boy knows he has power, but he doesn't know how to use it fully. Whereas this Emperor has gained a clear perspective. And so you are on your way to an incredible life, an incredible internal state of being. You are becoming this. And this be in service, this is what being in service is, to balance all of those things and then to spread that to others. You don't have to be in control of all of the world. You don't have to be in control of anything but yourself for that energy to start to vibrate out. You know how when you're on the road, if someone's really aggressive around you, you start picking up on that energy? Well, it can work the other way too. If you act calm, other people start to act calm. And so you are on a beautiful path, and that is all Spirit wanted to tell you. You're going the right direction. There may be a shake-up soon in the way you think, in the way you feel, but it's going to lead you into something beautiful. And I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye for now, Libra.